If you're into home renovations, I'm so excited about this next segment. I have goosebumps.
I've been getting texts from friends about this. Are you going to really, I wanted to know about Joanna and Chip Gaines.
Right,
oh my
they're
gosh,
so
oh my gosh.
popular.
Yeah, they are the stars of the HGTV show Fixer Upper. They've gained quite the following, and for good reason.
Absolutely. We're really excited to share that our company, the Meredith Corporation, has partnered with them on a new magazine called the Magnolia Journal.
I want everything in here.
Yeah, it builds on their popular Magnolia brand.
Yeah, the premiere issue, that's this, is available now. Okay. It's just really cool in here. Let me tell you, you're going to want everything that they have in here. All right, the couple, they're parents of 4 young children. They recently visited the Northeast to share a little bit about their lives.
They shared advice on DIY projects, and they talked about how and why the magazine was launched.
Here they are, in their own words.
People were asking a lot of questions, and I wasn't able to answer them one-on-one. So I thought the magazine was a great tool to be able to have people that they could look at it, take it in their homes, use it as a guide to some extent, and hopefully be inspired by it. The book is unique because it's really, it's our story from when we first met, but it even goes further back, what our lives were like growing up, how our parents, our siblings, so it's kind of fun. You get the behind the story, but then just our journey of going, through the ups and downs that you do with business, that you do as relationally. I think it's a good picture of all the stuff we've been through, and I think what we loved about it was just when you sit and write it, you actually appreciate the past. You don't, so many times we're just moving forward so fast you forget to really stop and think about all that's happened. And so it was a sweet time for us to really get to reflect on all the stuff that we'd been through. And
kind of therapeutic,
Yes.
I think people are going to be surprised to find out in the book that I actually served some really hard time in jail, and it was a sad time to be
for me
to be Joanna Gaines, and pretty sad to be my parents.
But they'd be even more surprised to know that if he wouldn't have taken one for the team, I've been the one on the slammer. So
I did go for you. You kind of owe me.
You did.
It seems like it's really connected with a really broad range of people. For me, especially early on, I knew that my grandma was going to love this show. I said, you know what? Frida Mason is going to love this show. But then after a few 6-12 months, and you find out that people in their 20s are interested in this show, people in their 80s are interested in the show, and just about everywhere in between, it's hard to believe. We really do, even to this day, wonder exactly what was the secret ingredient. I think it's our relationship, the way we interact with one another. It's pretty low drama, and that really is who we are as a couple.
I think on the exterior, when I think of smaller DIY projects, I think of things like shutters. I think of window boxes. That's something that you can definitely tackle on your own, and it's very affordable. But then on the inside, I'd say something as simple as changing out the hardware in your kitchen if your cabinets feel dated. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, for me, I've always really, on the inside of the house, just, painting a room is a great place to start. Everybody can tackle a project like that on the weekends. It's always a fun team building experience. You can dig in. Sometimes you can get the kids involved. It's really, I think it's a fun family opportunity to really spend some really good quality time together. I think biggest piece of advice is just do your homework up front. It's really complicated once you've started a project to try to start figuring out exactly what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And sadly, we've made that mistake ourselves early on in our career. So, if you can come up with a game plan, come up with a budget, and then stick to that game plan, stick to that script, if you will, it certainly saves a lot of headaches down the road.
For me, inspiration really starts at home. It's my children. It's the stuff that we surround ourselves, whether it be the garden, just farm life. And when we start realizing, hey, we're getting busy, I think it's always one of those things where we step back and go, we need to just be home. We need to ground ourselves here, reconnect, get re-inspired. And hopefully that's what we want the takeaway to be in the book or in the magazine, just that when people read it, that inspiration starts at home.
I want to know why you went to jail.
Well, it's going to be in the book. Maybe the magazine, too. We're trying to look in through it right now. To subscribe to the Magnolia Journal, you can head right to meredith.com/magnolia.
It really is a beautiful magazine.
Yeah, a lot of holiday ideas in there and great gift ideas like that pie in the box.
And the paper quality is so nice, too.